Okay, good morning students. In yesterday we have discussed under the chapter named as a cell cycle and cell division. In this particular chapter, cell cycle and cell division, yesterday we have discussed about the definition of cell cycle. Definition of cell cycle, phases of cell cycle. Then in a phases of cell cycle there are the two phases. One is interphase, another one is the M phase. In interphase we have studied about the G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, etc. And what are the different types of activities are going to take place in a different phases of a interphase we have studied. Afterwards we have studied about the quiescent phase. Then we have discussed about the M phase. M phase is nothing but it is mitosis, division, mitosis or a meiosis. Mitosis or a meiosis. So in today's class we are going to start with the first cell division, type of a cell division. It is mitosis, M-I-T-O-S-I-S, M-I-T-O-S-I-S, mitosis. Okay, what else? What is the first basic difference between the mitosis and meiosis? That time the division of a cell in a mitosis, it is the equational division. It is called as a equational cell division. Mitosis is an equational division. It is an equational division. Equational division in the sense whatever the daughter cells are going to form, those cells are having the equal number of chromosomes. They are going to result in the cells carrying the same number of chromosomes as in a mother cell. In the sense, daughter cells carry the same number of chromosomes as in its mother cells. Okay, so this is what we are going to call it as a equational cell division. And where the mitosis is going to occur? Mitosis occurs in somatic cells of plants and animals. Okay, plants and animals somatic cells ಏನಿರ್ತಾವೋ ಆ somatic cells ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದಾಗ mitosis ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. So what I told you, mitosis, it is an equational division. It is the equational cell division. Equational cell division. Equational cell division is nothing but whatever the daughter cells are going to form, the resulting daughter cells carry the same number of chromosomes as in its mother cell. It is called as mitosis, and this mitosis usually occurs in a somatic cells of a plants and animals. Okay, now what is going to happen in a mitosis? Mitosis followed by two major events. What are those major events in the cells? Yesterday we had discussed about karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyokinesis and K-I-N-E-S-I-S. Karyokinesis, K-R-Y-O-K-I-N-E-S-I-S. Okay, karyokinesis and cytokinesis. What is meant by karyokinesis? Karyokinesis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What is karyokinesis? Karyokinesis means what? Karyokinesis in the sense division of nucleus. Division of nucleus. And cytokinesis, it is a division of cytoplasm. These two important events are going to take place in a mitosis. These two important events has to take place in a mitosis in the sense cell is to divide and form a one cell is divided and is going to form a two cells. That time what are the two major events has to take place? One is karyokinesis, the division of nucleus, then cytokinesis, that is the division of cytoplasm. And next one is this mitosis has what? The four different phases. It has the four phases. Mitosis completes in a four phases. What are those in the sense? One is prophase, second one is metaphase, third one is anaphase, and last one is telophase. Okay, these are the four what phases to complete the mitosis. Understood? So mitosis, it is the type of a cell division in which, okay, the equational cell division occurs. Mitosis is an equational cell division in the sense, in mitosis, the resulting daughter cells carry the same number of chromosomes as in its mother cells. Now, the mitosis is occurs where you are going to find the mitosis in the sense, mitosis type of a cell division. Mitosis occurs in a somatic cells of a animals and what? Plants and animal cells. Plants and animal cells. Somatic cells in the sense what? The cells which are going to divide and redivide, differentiation and dedifferentiation, then they are going to form a different organs or a morphological characteristics. Okay. Now, this is about what? The mitosis is occurs in a somatic cells of a plants and animals. Then, during the mitosis, there are the two important events has to take place. One is a karyokinesis, division of nucleus, cytokinesis, that is the division of cytoplasm. Now, the mitosis completes into four phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Even part andaga 4 phases now. These four phases we have to explain. Right? Now we are going to start with the four different phases of a mitosis. First one, I used to go on discussing the prophase. Prophase, what is happen in a prophase? Suppose I used to draw the cell like this here, and you are going to get like this structure. Okay, these are the condensation of the chromosome. What is going to happen first? Here, chromatins become condensed. Condensation of chromatids. Chromatids has to condense here. Chromatins has to condense. This is the early prophase. And what is going to happen in a late prophase? What we are going to call that one as a nucleolus. This is the nucleolus. It is going to start disappearing, and what we are going to call that one as a condensation of chromosomes or formation of chromosomes has to be started here. Okay, maximum condensation. In the sense, chromatids in a prophase stage, what is going to happen? First one, chromatin becomes condensed. Chromatin become condensed to form thread-like structure. Called chromosomes. Here the chromosomes has to be started. Chromosome start. Then nuclear membrane and nucleolus start disappearing. Second one is, this is the nuclear membrane, nucleolus. This is the nucleolus. disappearing in the sense ಅದು disappear ಆಗಿ start ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, disintegrating or disappearing. Disintegrating means disappearing. Okay, this is the prophase. In prophase, what is going to happen during the prophase, early prophase and late prophase? In early prophase, chromatin becomes condensed to form a thread-like structure called as a chromosome, and afterwards, in a late prophase, what is going to happen? The nuclear membrane and nucleolus are going to means disintegrated or a disappearing. Nucleolus, nucleolus, nucleolus. Okay, this is about the prophase. Now, if we are going to talk about this is the first stage of a mitosis. Second, metaphase. What is going to happen in a metaphase? In metaphase, I used to draw the diagram here regarding the metaphase. Here, what is going to happen in a metaphase in the sense, whatever the chromosomes are formed in a prophase, those chromosomes are come and join. I used to draw circle or I used to draw in this way. The chromosomes are come and join on a equator like this. Okay, and they are with the help of spindle fibers. Like this, you used to draw the diagram. Okay, here we are going to find the two opposite poles. These are spindle fibers. This is equator. These are the chromosomes. These are the chromosomes. Okay, what else I told you? One is equator, chromosomes, and spindle fibers. What are those? Spindle fibers. Now, what is the importance of metaphase in the sense? In metaphase stage, nucleolus or nuclear membrane completely disappears. It is disappearing at the ending. In metaphase stage, what is going to happen? Nuclear membrane and nucleolus completely disappears. And what is going to happen? Chromosomes are thick. Now here, the chromosomes are thick and arranged. Chromosomes are thick and arranged on equatorial plane. Equatorial plane, PLANE, arranged on a equatorial plane of a cell. And each chromosome is made up of two chromatids held together at a centromere. Do you all know about the chromosome structure? We are studied in a cell, the unit of life. In that we are studied about the chromosome. The chromosome structure in the sense, each chromosome has two chromatids. Chromosome has two chromatids attached to the centromeres. What I told you, the chromosome has two, the chromosome has two, what we are going to call that one as a chromatids, thick, and it has a two chromatids held together at the centromere, attached at the centromere. This is about what? The metaphase stage of a mitosis. So you are going to remember here, in a metaphase stage, the nuclear membrane and nucleolus completely disappear. The chromosomes are thickened and they are come and arranged on a equator with the help of spindle fibers. This is very important. This is the significant characteristic of a metaphase stage, in which the chromosomes are attached on a equatorial planes. Now we are going to study regarding the next what we are going to call that one as a phase, that is about anaphase. What is going to happen in an anaphase in the sense, the chromosomes are divided at the centromere and they start pulling towards the opposite ends. Here I used to draw the diagram. Okay, here the equator, and these are the spindle fibers. And what is going to happen? The half of the chromatid like this. The chromatids are going to start moving towards the opposite pole. Two sister chromatids of each chromosome separate. These are the chromatids. And these are start moving towards the opposite pole. This is very important thing in a anaphase. Anaphase, what is going to happen? Two sister chromatids of each chromosome separates due to the splitting of centromere and move towards the opposite planes. In the sense, two sister chromatids are divided or separate. Two sister chromatids are separate due to the splitting of centromeres and starts moving towards the opposite planes. In the sense, start moving towards the opposite poles. This is the very important what we are going to call it as a, sorry, not planes, poles. Opposite poles. This is a very important significant characteristic of a anaphase. In anaphase, what is going to happen? The chromosomes are, means chromatids are going to separate, splitting out of a centromere, and they start moving towards the opposite pole. This is very important. Then the daughter chromosome separated, and when these are going to separate, that time they may be in a different shape of a chromatids like V, J, I, or we are going to call that as a L. It is based upon what? It is based upon the position of centromeres. Position of a centromeres. Or centromeres. Position of a centromeres, we are going to get the different kinds of chromatids. And next and last phase of the mitosis, it is what we are going to call that one as a telophase. We are going to go for studying the last phase, that is what? Telophase. Has to rub this. What is going to happen in a telophase? In telophase, whatever I have drawn on the board, these centromeres are closed and again here you are going to form, they are going to reach to the opposite pole. In a telophase, daughter chromosome reach to the opposite pole. Here, daughter chromosomes reach to the opposite poles. Daughter chromosomes are reach to the opposite poles. They uncoil and form the chromatin fibers. Then again, these chromatin fibers are to be formed. In the sense, chromatin condensation, and they are going to form their chromosomes. But last when they are going to move towards the opposite pole, again they are going to go for what? Chromatin fibers. A condensation chromosome that is going to form a chromatin fibers into the opposite pole. And again, this nuclear membrane and nucleolus here disappears. In this telophase stage, nuclear membrane and nucleolus start forming. You write this sentence opposite here. What is going to happen? In telophase stage, the nuclear membrane and nucleus again start forming. That is what the telophase stage. And in the last stage of means how the cell is going to form in the cells. After this, up to here, what has happened? Up to telophase, you are studied regarding what two events tandaga karyokinesis. Karyokinesis in the sense nucleus division. But still the cytoplasm is not divided. In the sense, last stage of a mitosis, that is the cytokinesis. And in cytokinesis, what is going to happen? Like this, furrow has to occur in the cell, and then the two cells are going to form. Two cells are going to form in the sense in cytokinesis. At the last stage, after the telophase, the furrow, cleavage furrow around the equator. In the sense here, equator, the cleavage furrow occurs around the equator, and it is going to form a what? Two. In the sense, the equator plate is gradually deeper and divide the cytoplasm. Then what is going to happen? This equator plate like this start deepening here, and it is going to form a two equal cells. And this is very important for your competitive exam. Furrow during the cytokinesis of mitosis, it is occurs from outer side to the inside the cell, outside to the inside the cell. That is very important. So in cytokinesis, what is going to happen? The cleavage furrow occurs around the equator, and it starts deepening into the cell, and two cells are going to form, and it occurs formoplast of the cell plate forming the plate cells. Right? This is about what? Cytokinesis. It is about the cytokinesis. Okay. What I told you, the furrow is going to occur, and at the last, it occurs by what is that? Pharmacoplasts, and it is occurs by pharmacoplast. Phragmoplasts occurs by phragmoplasts, and cell plate formation in a cell plates formation in plant cells. This is about what? Mitosis. Phragmoplast and cell plates Phygmoplasts and cell plates, PLATES, cell plates in a plant cells. Okay, this is about the first thing, that is the mitosis. Okay, mitosis, first one is the prophase. In prophase, chromatids are going to start condense and nuclear membrane or nucleolus start disappearing. These two things you are going to remember. In metaphase, what is going to happen? In metaphase, the chromosomes are come and arrange on a equator, and the chromosomes are having the two chromatids joined with the centromeres. In telophase, these chromosomes are going to divide at the centromere, splitting up a centromere, and they start moving towards the opposite pole. In telophase, they are reached to the opposite pole, whatever the daughter chromatids, and once again these chromosomes are going to uncoiling. They start uncoiling and start forming the chromatin fibers, and in the telophase there is a reformation of nuclear membrane and a nucleolus starts. And at the end, in a cytokinesis, the cleavage furrow around the equator, and it starts deepening, and what we are going to call the wall is going to form in between of these two daughter chromatids, and then it is going to divide into two cells, and those cells are having the equal number of chromosomes. That's why we are going to call the mitosis is equational cell division. So this is about the mitosis. In mitosis, we have studied two important events, that is the karyokinesis and cytokinesis, and four different phases of the mitosis: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. It is followed by the cytokinesis. It is going to divide two cells which are having the equal number of chromosomes. Okay, this is about today's class, mitosis. Thank you. I will continue next.